AITA for being more excited for my daughter-in-law's pregnancy than my daughter's? I feel awful, but things are what they are. I'm a 55-year-old woman, and my son Dean, 26 meters, and his wife Julie, 30F, announced to me over Thanksgiving that they are expecting their second child in 6 years. My husband, 65 meters, and I were ecstatic because Julie has endometriosis and having children is a struggle for her. She has one 4-year-old son Grayson with my son, and he has a daughter from a failed relationship, Sarah, 6. They also have 2 adopted children, Tim, 8, and Gregory, 7, who were foster kids that they were taking care of. For clarity, she was already a foster parent when they met because she thought she couldn't have kids and these boys have no family to reunite with. They are a happy family and they all love each other. My son is a businessman and making very good money, and she is a hairdresser. They live quite comfortably. My daughter Bianca, 28F, is a librarian and her husband Kent is a construction worker. Here's the problem. My son and his wife announced their pregnancy. Julie was crying and told me she was having a second son and they were going to name him Dustin. Because it meant thunderstone and lightning struck twice, giving her 2 healthy boys. We were thrilled and my son cried. Then my daughter, Bianca, who always likes to be the center of attention, clears her throat and says, "I'm pregnant too. 9 kids and counting." And I froze. My daughter, for context, is not well off, although middle class, and she is always hoping to get on TV, or some version or other, the next Kate Gosselin, she says. I congratulated my daughter, who then cheered, "3 more and I'll be catching up to you, Mom." I laughed that off and asked my dill if she needed anything, essentially, or so my daughter and her husband Kent, 30 meters, felt ignoring their happy news. And I told her that while yes, I'm happy for her, this was a huge moment for Julie and she could have told me privately that she did not always have to be the focus of every family moment. Bianca rolled her eyes and said that Julie having fertility issues did not make her baby any less important than her own. I agreed and told her that while that is true, Julie having struggled and suffered problems for years with her first husband, including 4 miscarriages, not my son, did in fact make this quite an occasion. Kent rolled his eyes and said that she wasn't special for having an N-word baby. Julie is black, and I lost it. I made them both leave immediately while Bianca called me an uncaring asshole and a terrible grandparent. My husband, son and Dill were on my side saying that it was their moment, and I agree. But was I an asshole? Should I have been more excited for my daughter?